We are back with another episode, episode tres, or 3, of Curse of Strahd, the Death House, or the House from Hell, however you want to put this thing. I mean, we've nearly killed off, the house has nearly killed off almost all the players. The first episode, and nearly taken out 2 more lives. So last we left off, poor Arceus and Raven were in this kind of foyer that kind of stretched up multiple floors, and lightning flashed, and there was something big hanging from the rafters, swinging back and forth, and it exploded into swarms of bats, which fluttered down and just started swarming Raven and Arceus and annihilated them and knocked them unconscious. So the bats have either gone deeper into the house or outside or back to roost. We last left the others. Oh, the puzzle. So we have no viewers have guessed it, and none of our players still don't have a clue of who the actor is that played Abraham Van Helsing. Okay. Now we can move on to the other players, who are still in the kitchen. So after unsuccessfully able to save Reva, they decided, actually it was suggested by Reva's ghost, to throw her corpse into the other room. And the other room was like a storage room, and all of these thousands of rats just swarmed in on the corpse and began shredding it. Very much like a scene out of Critters 2, where the big ball of critters kind of rolls over the body and chews it all up, and there's just left that little skeleton going.
That was such a great scene, though.
Yeah. So here we are. We are still in the death house. Haven't got very far into the investigation. Sebastian still has a point of inspiration for guessing episode 1's picture puzzle, which was, the answer was Vincent Price, who is an old school horror actor, Mask of the Red Death, The Tingler, and House on Haunted Hills, one of the most famous ones. So just keep that in mind as you play along. Old school horror. It's not always about the movies. It may reference some books, so we'll see how everyone does. There's all kinds of fun little puzzles in here. All right, so let's start off, because Raven and Arceus are unconscious at the moment. Let's start off with Sebastian, Hercules, and Avira. You guys are in the kitchen. You are next to the door leading out into the hallway. The door is closed, but what do you guys want to do?
None of this food in here is eatable, correct? It's all moldy and gross.
Correct.
Well, sugar honey iced tea.
Excellent. Cool. Perfect.
Also have to put a name on it.
Yep, if you just click on it and then you can type it in.
Okay. Well, I think maybe we should go through here.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
go through the doorway.
All right, let me grab that fog tool so I can open it up.
Surely hurt. Like, why did we decide to come in here? This was a terrible idea.
I have no idea why.
At least not without proper provisions.
What room's the worst, pretty much.
So you are greeted by one swarm of rats right there in the hallway.
Oh no.
The fog tool isn't gone.
Yeah, I can't see nothing.
You know what? It's not showing up on the thing either. Yeah, it is.
Oh, there we go.
So let's go ahead and start this off with some initiative. Maybe you guys will get to go before the rats even get to.
14.
14 for Avira.
18.
18 for Sebastian.
I got a 22.
Of course you did. Oh, the rat swarms are definitely going last. So you guys can easily kill this thing.
Unless Josh decided to pull out of his butt the undead rat swarm.
Is that what you want, Eddie?
No.
Why do you keep using these words? Why do you keep instigating? And then you wonder why he kills you so frequently.
Hey, it's not my fault he decided, hey, I'm going to have one out of these 3 rats, one of them be a zombie rat, and just, I want to be a god today and just have him get up every time he gets knocked back down.
Hey, in my defense, they were all zombie rats. Thank you very much. Just one was more resilient than the rest. Okay, so you only have this one swarm to deal with, and of course, Hercules is up first.
Hercules!
Every single
Thank
time
you.
I imagine that.
Same.
Is it bad that I imagine Guy's character kind of looking like Kevin Sorbo?
That's fine. He accepts that.
Yes, I do. I'm gonna use my bow.
Okay. Gonna shoot into the rat swarm. You got it.
Oh crap! I can't. That's better. All right, here we go.
Yep.
I got a 16.
16 will definitely hit.
And it's a 110 piercing.
Okay.
I got a 7 plus 5.
Okay. So 12. Excellent. You shoot into the swarm of rats and you nail a few of them.
Good.
Hey, he can make rat kebabs now.
This is true. Some swamp rat stew.
I thought I'm gonna. I'm gonna go over you a little bit.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot and then step back. Got it.
You're going to shoot and then jump out of the way and go, hey, you never saw me.
Exactly. That's smart thinking right there. All right, Sebastian, you're up next.
I am going to see if I can do a sneak attack. How far away are we from these guys?
From the doorway, you're about 5 feet away.
Why don't you look over there?
Okay. So that sneak attack should go off.
Huh?
Maybe. If I can hit. Rapier.
Okay.
11.
11 will definitely hit.
Okay. Six damage.
6 damage. Excellent.
And then sneak attack damage. 3.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Excellent. All right, Avira. What's up, Buttercup?
I would like to smash with my mace.
You should.
Ooh, 18 plus a lot. So I'm assuming an 18 hits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
You smashy.
Smashy.
Smash it!
Damage. I think that's per long rest. I'm gonna take one out. Okay. Yeah. 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Yep.
And that's bludgeoning, right, with a mace?
Yes, with the smack.
Love it.
Oh, God.
Excellent.
Oh, hang on. I gotta. Ooh. Something in my fridge just smells terrible. I took it outside and now the rest of the house smells awful.
Oh, no.
I gotta love when that happens.
All right. So, we have 3 willing victims. Since Hercules jumped back, it's going to be between Sebastian and Avira. So let me do a random roll. This way I can be as fair as possible.
Yeah, your random rolls are not fair.
My random rolls are perfectly honest.
Do I need to bring up the owlbears?
That was perfectly random. So Avira, unfortunately, you are being attacked by these things. The good news is you guys have managed to kill off a bunch of this swarm. So, with that being done,
Oh, rats.
No, Eddie. Let's see. Get out my big dice. Rolling now. That's barely going to hit you, Avira, but it is going to hit. And that will do. Okay. Get rid of that d20. Bring out the damage dice. Rolling now. 3 points of damage. That's all.
That's all I needed. I'm out, man.
All right, you're knocked down. No problem. We'll throw a red ring around you.
I'm out.
KO!
All right, so swarm of rats. After Avira bashes them over the heads with her mace, they just revolt in revenge for their fallen furry brethren and just swarm all over Avira and begin just biting her. So we go back to the top of the order, which is Hercules.
I am gonna grab her and drag her to where I am.
Okay, that's going to take your move and your action.
Okay.
Okay, so Avira, you can move your piece over there next to Hercules. You can either. Do you wanna throw her like on the other side of that table?
Yeah.
Give me a strength check. Does she land on the rotting food or on the other side?
It smells like my refrigerator did then.
Exactly.
I'm like a face full of. Oh, well, ours was ratting what? Cucumber?
Ew,
Cucumber.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Unpleasant.
Cucumber and like some other like vegetables that we like forgotten about.
Would you roll, Herc? 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23. 23.
Yes, she's mine. I voted 24.
Okay, yep. She
I just
lands on
landed on these,
those grain
latest
sacks
stacks
right
over
there,
here.
so that kind of cushioned your dead or your unconscious body's fall. So that's going to take up Hercules' turn. Sebastian, what are you going to do, bud?
Please kill the things.
Please kill it.
Stealth away.
Just gonna poke him with my rapier.
Mhm.
9.
A 9 will not hit.
That's it for me.
All right. Well, Sebastian, since you're right there, they've got to move in on you.
Can I have to make a death save?
Oh, yep. I'm sorry. You're next. They're last. Death
10.
save.
One
All right. 1 save. Now those pesky little rat swarm is going to swing at Sebastian. Oh my gosh, they're gonna miss.
Nice.
Swing and a miss.
Yep.
Strike one.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they are still trying to gather themselves after, Avira being pulled away from them, and you kind of swinging your rapier at them. They kind of scatter, so they can't pull themselves together enough to really get an attack on you. All right. So after them, Hercules, what are you doing?
I'm gonna dive where over the table
Okay.
to
Take cover.
no, the bandit.
Oh, okay. Avira.
Yeah.
All right. So do you want to do a medicine check to stabilize her?
I don't want to dive over the table first.
Yeah, you can. You're right there, so you can easily just kind of
But I'm
use
okay
your.
for right now. Maybe do the killing and then stabilize me.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
good. I'm good.
I'm gonna use my bow again.
Absolutely.
Now, Crystal, I do want to emphasize. Hope and pray you don't roll a 1.
Yeah, we remember. 2
I'm
fails
gonna-
on a 1.
I got a 19.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nice hit.
I got 15 total, including my dex.
Okay, so 15 damage total.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I think you might be close.
That was a beautiful shot. And hey, he's got more rats on the kebab.
Yeah, that is a great shot. You managed to put a hurting on them, but they are still up. Okay, down the list. Avira, death save. No, I'm sorry. Hold that. Sebastian, you're up next.
Gonna
I thought Avira. Oh no, that's right. Yeah.
Go ahead, Sebastian. What did you say?
gonna hit out with my rapier. I
Yep.
got a 1.
Okay, that's a big no.
Stab yourself in the
So there's basically, out of this whole swarm, there's like 1 rat left, and you're kind of running around in circles in this hallway trying to skewer this thing, and you just it kind of gets the better of you and it just makes loops around you. Okay, now Avira, I need that death save.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, so you're good. 2
Awesome.
successes. Very good. Now it's their turn.
Or you mean its turn?
Yeah, pretty much its turn. Oh! Oh, that is awful.
What?
Oh.
20.
No. No.
Mess.
A 1.
So as Sebastian's kind of, trying to poke at this thing, and I feel like Sebastian just gets fed up with it and whacks it like a fly, uses his rapier like a fly swatter and nails it. And this thing goes to leap in for an attack. You swat it over the head, and its head just explodes, and there's rat brains everywhere. and these things are gone.
Nice.
It got a 1.
Yeah. It failed miserably. All right, so this section of the hallway is clear. The kitchen's clear for now. What do you two want to do? I know you probably want to tend to Avira.
Yeah, I will.
Well, I'm sure you both can. Go ahead. Hercules, you can go first. We're not in initiative anymore.
So
Definitely
I
don't
need-
want me doing a medicine check, so it's Hercules for sure.
Yeah.
As well, hey, it'll probably be fine as long as you don't try to attempt what Justin did.
Right.
Clear.
Oh, yeah. The electrical shock.
So I'm doing the
Fuck you, I heard that one.
You're going to do the medicine check, and because Sebastian is assisting you, why don't you do it with advantage?
Okay.
And then, depending on what happens here, we'll jump over to the other crew while you guys are recouping.
I would love to take a health potion, like, right now.
Hey, Justin, that's all right.
You can, Justin, you can go ahead and do that.
So what's the medium health potion? I totally forget what that is.
1d4 plus 4.
I'll take mine as it while I'm at it too.
Sure.
I got a 19.
Okay, that's enough to stabilize Avira.
Okay.
So I will pull the red ring off. No
Yay.
red ring of death for Avira. All right, so I'll let you guys rest there, and I'm going to jump over to those folks at the entrance.
I'm still unconscious though, right?
Yeah. When I come back to you, you won't be. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the portrait.
The massively oversized portrait.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I got to make sure everyone can see it, including the folks at home. So, there we go. So, Raven and Arceus, you guys wake up. The bat swarms have gone. They've kind of knocked that giant portrait kind of over to the side a little bit, so it's just kind of barely hanging there. The doors to the entrance are still closed, but you have a doorway in front of you leading deeper into the house.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna fix the painting so it's not askew.
Okay, are you climbing up above?
I'll go help him.
Okay, so
Arceus might have a little bit of a thing with OCD. He needs it to be in the right spot. He doesn't like it. He wants his place to look, better than it does.
all right. So are you going to climb?
I'm gonna actually help him.
Okay, are
Because
you
I have much
climbing
respect for
on
everything.
Raven's shoulders?
This seems like too much work. He gives up.
Your OCD is not worth that.
No, he's just gonna grab his pipe out of his pocket, pack it, and just keep walking.
Okay, walking deeper into the house, I hope.
Actually, first he's gonna talk to his companion. What the is his companion again? I forget what do you look like?
I am a satyr.
Oh, okay, my furry friend. So
I am a female satyr who is also nude.
all right, my female nude, furry nude. I don't know what to say now. I feel very awkward.
Well,
All I can think of is a female Eddie. and like satyr legs. That's all I can think of right now. And it just really deeply disturbed me for a second. That's where that blankness was from.
As it
Moving
should.
on. Okay. You know what? Hold on. This calls for a little extra forgetfulness.
That was priceless.
Okay. What do you want to do there, goat? I'm talking to you.
Sorry,
Raven.
sorry, give me a second. Yeah, gotta spank the wife.
Quit playing with yourself with your sword and talk.
So, well, I obviously don't think the two of us can handle this alone.
Wait, we can handle what?
I said we don't. I don't think we can handle this alone.
Oh yeah, but I mean, we can't get out of this place. I mean, this place is it's kept us in there.
Have you tried walking? Have you tried opening the door and walking out?
Would you like to?
I'll allow you to do this.
I'll go over to the door and try the handle.
my familiar, my cat, is giving me a little nudge saying do not do it. So I'm allowing you to go do this one there, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try the door.
The latch turns, and you can definitely push the door open or pull it open.
Okay, I'm walking the out.
I'm following.
So we walk out, and I'm gonna go scale the other side of the
Oh
house.
crap!
All right.
What?
So your bat friends have gone outside,
Mark, wait.
and they
Hold
meet
on, hold
you. Yeah.
So you're telling me that the bats are outside? We just open the door to outside. We see the bats to the outside. I'm gonna close the door again.
We just gotta like turn it right back around and go. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. The door is back closed, and we're gonna start.
It's like I can already see it. It's like, oh crap, bats. Nope.
Yeah, so we're not going towards the bats.
Yeah, you hear them as you close the door and back away. You hear them smack the door, and you hear them screeching from the outside.
Okay, so that's a no. And
Best
there's
thing
only
to do
one
is
other
try to
direction
meet
to
up at
go,
this
correct?
I actually,
What, Troy?
I'll actually look
do
at.
is try to meet up at this point.
Yeah,
I'll
I
actually-
think we go further in then. I guess there's really no other choice but to go further in and try to meet up.
I'll actually look to Arceus and go, yeah, no, that was a hell no.
I believe that. All right, so you want to venture in further. So do you guys just want to walk through the door, or are you opening it and taking a look?
I'm gonna definitely take a look and be cautious.
Yeah, I want to take a look through that door as well.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, it swings open real easy. There's a hallway there. Nothing scary. There's some.
I would like to do a perception check, please.
Sure.
And I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna help him so he gets advantage.
How are you going to help him perceive something?
I'll just look. Like, oh, look at that stone! Isn't it stone-like?
I'm going to say no to the advantage on that.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna look too. Jeez, make the guy with the beard.
I've got a 15.
Yep, there's nothing there.
I got a 12.
All right, you definitely don't see anything.
What the fuck? My 12 doesn't beat his 15. I am really deeply hurt right now.
You should be. So, as you are looking into this hallway, there are some old photographs barely hanging on the wall. The wallpaper is moldy and has begun to curl and peel away. Yeah, and the floor is wood, and it's very old, and it's beginning to pop up in places, so it's very creaky as you walk across it.
I'm gonna do stealth and kind of just watch my step and kind of just be cautious, I think.
Would you like to do a stealth roll?
I would very much like to do that.
Okay.
I got 13.
All right. I mean, that's good enough to you could hug that right wall there.
Sure, yeah. I'll start hugging the wall, kind of like looking out and just making sure everything's good.
Sure. You gonna go ahead and move up to the corner there?
Sure, and I'm just gonna kind of watch
here.
Satyr and see what happens to the goat.
Give me a second. I'm actually pulling up my
Mhm.
my thing for my
Yeah, no worries.
class.
Oh, you're
So
definitely.
I will actually roll for stealth.
Okay.
Do you want a peanut butter bone? Huh? I'll make you a peanut butter bone in a few minutes. Yes, I will.
D20 in
I will
there.
make you peanut butter bone. I know you want to put it. You little rat.
Bless you.
Yeah, that is an 8.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're not being very stealthy at all. Your hooves are banging on the floorboards. I mean, everywhere that there's a board that could creak, you are stepping on it.
It doesn't-
Dump,
And I'm just
dump,
looking
dump.
at him with this look of derision and disgust, like, wow, what a buffoon.
Okay, I got to move a few
Hey, you
things
try
now.
walking around with hooves.
I don't need to. I got feet, bitch.
All right, I got to move things. Hold on.
Really, dog?
You've
Is
triggered
my-
a couple things to
Looks
happen.
like a steak to you?
Yes.
Actually, probably does. Ew. Your breath stinks a little. Yeah. I insulted you. Hey, why don't you go bug Opal? She likes you.
Okay. Excellent.
Hey. Enough of that back sass.
All right, so you two are standing in this hallway here, making all kinds of noises. Off in the distance, in the darkness, you hear a groaning noise. And mixed in with that is
You got a bad cold there. You might want to get some lozenges.
absolutely.
So I'll turn to Arceus. Would you care to lead the way? I would like to roll persuasion for this, please.
I'd like to walk back the other way.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Oh, great. You think you can persuade the necromancer. That's okay. You think Chilla really getting to you?
Wait, if you're a necromancer, if Eddie dies, can you just bring his body back?
So that's a 21.
Do I want to?
That's a good question.
All right,
So
a
that's
21. Arceus, you feel like your stealth skills are much better than Raven's anyway.
Hey,
So-
Eddie, can I just intervene right here? Eddie, I'm going to give you a very big, very loving, kind, go yourself. Go
But you do feel like, all right, you want me to go ahead of you? That's fine. I've got enough stealth to avoid whatever's ahead.
Eddie, if I die, I'm coming for you.
And while he's running,
Without killing
while he's-
spiders and eating them.
so while he's walking ahead, I would also like to try to stealth once again.
Okay, let's start with Arceus first, who is moving ahead down this longer corridor here.
Mhm.
Whatever that groaning noise is, Arceus, how do you want to proceed as moving ahead?
Okay, I am I'm gonna use a spell and I'm gonna use shield.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have +5 bonus to AC right now.
All right, let me make a note of that for my bad guys.
Because I don't trust Eddie right now and his perception skills.
Well, hey,
All right.
you obviously had the better stealth, so I'm like, hey, why don't you go ahead? You can check it out, and I'll hang back.
Yeah, have the magic user go first.
Justin, why don't you move Arceus wherever along that corridor you would like to move him to? And you're fine for your stealth. You don't have to make another stealth check at this
I
time.
can't seem to get him to. Oh, did he move? Okay.
There you go.
Okay, I'm good right there.
You want to? Okay, perfect. Now, Raven, you, on the other hand, if you want to be stealthy, will have to make a stealth check to silence your hooves.
That would be a 20, a dirty 20.
Perfect. All right, you go ahead and move Raven wherever you would like. You are definitely moving a lot more silent now. You seem to manage to find the softer spots of the wood.
I will silently go up behind Arceus
Okay.
and watch his back
So,
without him knowing I'm there.
From here, that little spot right there, that you hear that groaning, and it's louder now that you're closer, and
Are you okay?
no, obviously not.
Those are the noises my stomach was making earlier.
Right. Raven, I would like a perception check from you to notice your thing.
That would be a 24.
A 24. Excellent. So, within the darkness, I can point that out. So, like right here in the darkness, you are going to see a pair of yellow reflective eyes staring at you. And there's this mucusy, wet kind of growl, and it's low, and it's just very ominous. And whatever this thing is, it's not moving, but it's definitely staring you down like it's ready to pounce. So what do you two do?
So as silently, as quietly as possible, I'm going to gently tap Arceus on the shoulder and go, I think we got someone behind us. And point to and kind of motion towards the dark area behind us, which would be
start walking behind us
here.
But there's a door there.
No, I motion to you that I think there's something there.
Okay,
something that wants to eat us.
I'm gonna persuade it to leave us alone.
Okay.
I'm going
do a persuasion roll. What are you going to do to this creature that you can't really make out what it is to get it to leave?
I'm gonna say to it, it's either flee or your life.
Okay.
And it's persuasion as in like I can kill you. I don't feel like getting my hands dirty, but I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, you're trying to intimidate this thing.
Intimidate, persuade, more like persuaditate.
Sure. That's a whole new word I'm going to have to write down. Go ahead.
18.
Give me an intimidation check.
18.
Beautiful. You've definitely got its attention.
That's funny.
And it runs forward.
I would like to, at that moment,
I'm going to leap out of the way.
I would like to try to persuade it.
Hold on. I want to leap out of the way, and as it flies through the air, I want to touch it with chill touch.
Okay, I like it. Give me a dexterity save first to not to avoid this thing landing on you.
Oh, natural 20, so that is a 23.
Okay, so you can move out of the way as this thing kind of lands right in front of you, and you want to chill touch it. That's fine.
All right.
Yeah. So much for that idea, because now it's hostile.
14. Let's see. I think it's my. 14 plus 3, so I got 17.
Okay. 17. Hang on just a moment. All right, I'm just gonna grab the page.
Hey, don't you want Opal with me?
Let's see what's going to be worse for you guys. Either one is fine. All right. So you got an 18 to hit?
Yep, 17. Give me
17. Okay, that'll hit.
Okay, let's do 4. 1. Okay, 1d. So I think it just does 1d8 necrotic damage, and that's it. So it's
Okay.
And the hand clings to the target. It's a ghostly skeletal hand that goes to the target, and does. I did 4 damage, so 4 necrotic damage, and it holds the target.
Okay.
And it can't regain any hit points until
That's fine.
Next turn.
Yep. You don't need any hit points.
Yeah.
All right. So as this action happens, that gurgling, moaning sound, Arceus creeps up behind you.
So what is this thing that we're dealing with in front of us?
It is, it kind of resembles a dog, or what used to be a dog, but a lot of its flesh is missing. Its skeletal structure is showing in areas. Blood and drool and God knows what is dripping off of it.
Okay.
So Arceus, I have your AC right here. I need to jump over to a different page for this character. Who wants to be your best friend. All right, so let me roll. You get the +5 for your AC. He gets a +3, so is that going to hit? That will hit. D6 +1. All right, rolling damage now. Excellent. So that's 5 points of damage. So Raven, you see this thing leap out. Arceus lays his chill touch on it, but right behind Arceus, this corpse comes walking out of the darkness, and as Arceus is distracted, leaps up and bites Arceus on the shoulder. You can make a reaction there, Raven, and then we'll go into initiative.
I'm gonna. So is the dog still hostile? The dog-like creature still hostile?
Oh God, yeah.
Well, so much for that idea.
Yeah, this thing is, even though it's being held by that chill touch, it's very still like growling and barking and.
Okay, let me rephrase this. Is it hostile towards me?
Not yet. It's trying to get at Arceus.
Okay, I would like to try to persuade it into just leaving us be. I am actually pulling out 3 things of dried jerky.
Okay.
Offer it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
If you treat for if you leave.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
Give me an animal handling check.
Whoa! What the hell? Where did my dice go?
I
It like
don't
disappeared. I'm using the dice roller. It just like shot off the screen.
know.
That's a 17.
Okay, a 17. Unfortunately, this thing doesn't move. It doesn't even acknowledge you. It stands there and drools with its eyes locked on Arceus.
And I think that's my only that's the only thing
Yep.
I can do, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
so let's go into initiative.
I have a 15 for initiative.
Excellent.
I have a 16.
Sweet. Okay. Arceus, 16. So corpse. Get that. And then the beast. Gonna roll for him. All right. Excellent. So unfortunately the beast is up first.
And it's targeting Justin.
All right. So that is definitely going to hit.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Is it the dog attacking?
Yep.
Is it an undead?
It is.
It has disadvantage on us
Okay.
because of the chill
On,
type.
okay. So on you or whoever it attacks.
On me.
Okay. So let me. All right. It will still hit.
Little bastard.
Yeah, he's a jerk. "12 points of damage
I'm dead.
as he just locks his jaw onto you and shakes you like a rag doll.
So he is down again.
Yeah. I'll put a red ring around you. You got red ringworm.
Did
Maybe
you say
that-
12 points of damage?
Yeah.
I don't even have that many hit points, even if I was at full health, man.
Yeah, not a very nice bite, and that's why there's only one of them here with you right now. I cannot promise that there won't be any more, but
Oh, yes, you can.
well, if you want more, I could put more in, because there's several floors to go. Arceus, first death save.
$14.
Yours, okay. First one's a good one. Raven, you're up next. You bit my friend. He looks distraught.
A little. It's all good.
I will attack it with my short sword.
Ooh, good. Go for it.
Natural 20.
All right. Excellent. Natural 20. I like those. Deal me out some wonderful damage.
And that's 8 damage.
Okay.
Even with the critical
Wait.
damage.
That's with the critical damage?
Yes.
Ouch.
And then
Yeah.
martial arts. Into
Okay.
kicking it in the face with my foot.
Ooh, okay.
And another natural 20.
I'll take all the natural 20s all day long.
Okay, so that's the dexterity attack, right? So it's a 26. So I do 4 plus 1d4. Actually, plus 2d4s because it's a natural 20.
Okay, so how much damage?
That's 9.
Okay, 9 points of damage. 9, 10, 11. Carry the 1. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, you kick it in the head, and it just turns and looks at you, cocks its head, and this big wad of slobber just drips down its maw and splats on the floor, and it barks at you and just viciously growls. But not before the the corpse is going to walk over Arceus's body and come in for a swing. Let's see. He's a lumbering corpse. A natural 20. See, I told you I like natural 20s. I mean, I wish you would get them too, but... So, but you did. You did twice, right?
Mhm.
Don't you love the Owlbear rodeo dice?
Yeah. And you can actually roll it two different ways, too.
Yep.
You can hit the reroll button, or you can actually grab the dice and throw it.
All right. Oh, that's not much. He only does 7 points of damage.
I'm down.
You're down?
Yep.
Okay. But not out. I'll put the red ring of death around you. And I'm going to put that back there. I'm going to put him back there. So before I move on to the rest of the group, Arceus, go ahead and give me another death save.
$11.
Okay. So was that your third one?
That was only a second.
Second? Okay. So you got 2 successes. No fails. Raven, go ahead and give me your first, and then I'm going to jump over to the other group.
11.
All right. 1 success. Excellent. All right. So we head back over to Sebastian, Hercules, and Avira, who have just taken out a swarm of rats and have hunkered down behind this counter of moldy food.
You know, Josh, I have a question.
Yes.
Why is it that you give the party of 3, an easy little bunch of rats, but the party of 2, you give a zombie and a hellhound?
Again, it was supposed to be a party of 5 that were going into that area, not a party of 2. So I planned for 5, not 2.
You can always move it around.
And those rats, if you remember, Raven, Reva was there previously and they weren't there. So things on the map are moving around as you guys are interacting. So if you do something and monster gets away, it can show up someplace else. Just so you're aware. Also, if you make too much noise, things are going to leave. If they're close by, they're going to leave certain areas. I mean, I'm trying not to give you too many pointers here, but just saying.
The way I see it, my DM just wants to kill us all.
So Sebastian, Avira, and Hercules, what are you guys doing? I know Avira, you kind of come to. You've been stabilized by Hercules with Sebastian's assistance. You kind of wake up, probably got a headache.
How many hit points do I have? Oh, sorry, let me ask that again. How many hit points do I have? Do I have just 1?
So you'll have 1.
Oh, one. Okay.
So either potion or short rest, I would think.
Well, I don't have any hit dice or a potion. A drink.
Well,
Already.
I'll give you my last potion.
Well, you are in a secure room.
For now.
If you
Yeah.
block
the
off each of the
doors.
doors, I'm sure you guys could probably spend a long rest in there.
Yeah, you could.
It's probably one of the safest places right now.
Except for you.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know if I'd risk taking a long rest right now.
Yeah, that's just it. I'm like,
Right. It's up to you guys how you proceed. There's, I don't want to say they're safe havens, but they're less
rooms that are safer than others.
well, there's more rooms that are safer than other rooms, so there are some kind of like spots once you deal with the situation, then you could definitely like use it as a way to rest or whatever. But I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. You know that hallway's there. You saw a door right there where that red pointer is pointing, and that door is closed.
How are you guys doing with health and stuff?
I'm good right now.
I am full health.
Oh, good, Hercules. Hercules should lead the way then.
Yeah, I say we can go then if.
Hey,
I'll just
Crystal,
stay
aren't
in
you
the
a
back.
life cleric?
No.
No.
I am a war cleric.
Or you could go behind me and have Sebastian go last.
Oh, in case something sneaks up on her.
Yeah.
So they want to stick you're the meat in the middle of the sandwich.
I'm okay with that.
All
I
right.
just don't want to get hit with things.
All right, Hercules, you're kind of leading the pack, and Sebastian, you know, any suggestions, throw them out there and just move your characters wherever you want to go.
Okay, where do you want to go?
Do we want to go right, left, or straight?
Should probably go to where we fought the rats.
You mean right
Behind us,
here?
over here?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Somebody drew.
Meant to get the pointer out, but
That's okay, it happens. So up here where that
Over here.
down. Like,
okay, so down here.
yeah.
Okay.
Guess I could
Alright.
just move my piece.
So you
I'm still just
so
gonna
you
be
want to
like,
go? You want to go in? You want to go into the other room?
Hey,
Yeah. Where we
hey,
fought the rats.
Hey, Josh.
Oh, where you fought the rats previously? Oh, yeah, the hallway here. Yep.
Could Reva make another appearance for a second?
she did.
Reva.
Yeah.
Reva's
The ghost?
corpse. Not at the moment, but what would
Oh,
she
'cause
say if she was?
I was going to tell him she's already explored this route, and this just basically leads them back to where they came from.
Well, we'll see what happens. So
So we
Yeah.
this is where the rats were, right? Down here.
well, they were kind of in the middle of the hallway there. So right where Hercules was is where they were. But this
Yeah.
door here is closed, so
Yeah.
you can listen to it. You can
Yeah, we
move
should definitely-
down.
We should definitely probably go down here.
Okay. So do you guys want to listen to the door first? Well, Hercules, you're leading the pack.
Yeah, I will listen.
Okay. Give me a perception check to listen to the interior of this room.
I got a 23.
Okay. A 23. You hear absolutely nothing on the other side. It's quiet.
Okay, you guys is quiet. What do you want to go inside or do you want to go down the hallway?
Maybe we should go down this way.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, boom.
Troy had the same kind of feeling. If it's quiet, there's something wrong.
Yeah. No trusting.
Yeah.
All right. So, you have a couple more doors down here. To this side, there is a closed door. To this side, there is a closed door. This door over here, you assume is part of that storeroom where the rat swarms kind of swooped in on Reva's corpse.
Okay. I will go listen to this door now.
That one? Okay. Go ahead and listen away.
I got a 17.
Excellent. All right, yeah. You hear some gurgling kind of moans coming from in here. Just a faint kind of...
Did you just burp?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what do you guys want to do? Go in or not?
Probably not. Maybe tread down the hallway some more.
Okay.
Okay. Excellent. I like it when you tread down the hallway a little more. All right, so you come up to this kind of like an intersection. It keeps going straight on, and it turns to the right, and there is a door right here that is closed.
I'm almost thinking maybe we should go to the right.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I do the right, I guess.
Okay.
Follow the Hercules chain. Check it. Choo-choo.
And you can see that this is a just long hallway here. It just continues on. Again, you got this door to your back, and you got this way that kind of goes off this direction. So
Continue down the hallway.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
you got it.
See if we can catch up.
Yeah.
Excellent.
God,
Oh no.
God, Josh is just
What?
planning, just totally leading everybody into a total TPK. It's just Josh.
I don't know what you're talking about. So you can see that this is a really long, super long hallway here.
Yeah.
I want to know the architecture of this place. It's very confusing.
Yeah, I know.
At the end of this module, I will tell you the layout of this and kind of where it's inspired from. It's a very famous mansion.
Nothing to me.
All right. So while you guys are there,
So I guess keep going, right?
sure.
While they're traveling, can you, Justin, just make some death saves?
We can have Arceus and Raven make a death save. Go ahead, guys. Or girls. Both of you. Man and woman, right? Male and female.
14.
Good. You're not dying.
15. Justin is stable, I believe.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, as stable as one can be.
And I've got one more success to get.
All right. You can make that now if you like.
Okay.
Might as well.
That's a 3.
Ooh.
Well, that's your first fail, though, right?
Yep.
Okay. So not too bad. So hold on making more throws. I got to pull out the fog tool. Here, I got to do this. Oh, you guys are going to love that.
Guys,
I mean, just ignore me.
Too late.
Ignore what I do.
Too late.
I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Probably.
Excellent. All right. So,
So do we want to keep going?
I think you might.
Yeah.
Looks like this is kind of a meeting point for several areas.
Excellent.
So do you want to go, do you want to go this way or straight?
Do you want to bypass the bodies on the floor, or?
Yeah, I'm like, can we see our friends over there? Or can we
Well,
see other people? Not our friends. Or can we see other people
yes,
on the floor?
yes. You can see that there are bodies on the floor over here this way.
Bodies on the floor.
Yep. Because that's the way Josh rolls, and you guys should know that by now.
Like, is it bad? I have a feeling this entire game, until we find a safe place to rest, we're all going to be sitting at 1 HP, except for Guy. Like, Guy's going to be just one leading the entire pack, full health, while we're all sitting there going, oh, God. Just waiting for that one little fly to come and land on our shoulder and, like, one hit, do a 1 damage to us.
That's fine. I don't mind that. I can make that happen.
No.
But you said... Oops. I'm hitting the wrong buttons now. I'm undoing everything I just did. I'm sorry. I know I'm holding up progress. Here we go. And one more, and then we'll be back on track.
There's a splat.
Yeah, I see that blood splatter.
You don't see
no.
you don't see no blood splatter.
I'm kind of a little worried about that.
You no see that blood. I'm going to take care of
But
that.
I'm looking right at it.
I'm going to take care of that right now for you, so you don't have to witness that. Because that would be too horrifying. Okay. Now you guys are here. You can see there's a couple bodies around the corner. Now you do hear that moaning coming from this direction, and there is no door here. This is all open-ended.
Oh, nice.
Can we stealth across?
You can, if all of you would like to make a stealth check.
Yes.
I'm so lucky I get disadvantage
Cool.
Why?
because I'm wearing scale mail.
Oh.
I rolled a 12, which is better than I thought I was gonna get.
I got 23.
Wow.
You won't like this.
A 1.
No. 26.
Well, I wouldn't like it if you got a 1, man. That's all right. So yeah, Hercules and Sebastian move silently like the wind. Avira, you're not doing too bad. Every now and then you hit a floorboard that creaks or your armor kind of clinks.
Shall I make a death saving throw?
Not yet. I know you're excited to die, but just chill.
Well, I'm just hoping to get that natural 20 and get back up to 1 and be like conscious.
Yeah, you will in a moment. No worries. So, yeah, you guys can move over there to your friends.
Okay.
Well, we haven't quite been acquainted yet, so
It's true.
the two random people
These
on
other
the
people in
grounds.
the house.
Oh, yes, this is true. You don't even know each other yet, but they're, yeah. Now, Raven, you may make your death save.
13. I am stable.
Okay. Excellent. So yeah, you come over against and see these unconscious people. They're still breathing.
I'm not
But-
unconscious. I'm finally stable and up.
Oh, okay.
Stable just means you're not having to make death saves, not that
Right.
you have any hit points.
Yeah.
Right. You're still unconscious for the moment. You're not dying, is the thing.
We're kind
So-
of just sitting there kind of taking a nap.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys can see their chests rising up and down. There's definitely blood pooling from Arceus's shoulder. They look like they've been into something.
We look like we dealt with hell.
Scratches all over them.
Jeez, I wonder what these guys ran into. Oh, I don't want to do it. Yeah.
All right. So while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and reveal an area.
Oh
No. You're fine.
no. Oh.
There. So as you guys came around, this area kind of opens up a little bit, and you can see it's just large. Over here is a set of stairs leading upwards. Oh.
Okay.
The folks at home can't see
Put Sunday.
where you guys were. There we go. Okay. So over here, stairs going up.
Except that we have to wait until our comrades get up first, or
You can. Or, I mean, you can explore a little bit. This area here is kind of shadowed in darkness a little bit. So you would have to kind of move into that area to reveal it, if you want to. You don't have to.
So what do you want to do, you guys?
Gotta find a way for the other guys to rest.
Yeah.
Just make sure nothing attacks them while they're down.
Yeah. I could also use some rest.
Personally,
This is not a
think
good
if we
place
went
to
back-
rest, though.
I think
This is a
went
wonderful
back
house.
here, guys.
I would love to live in this house.
Barricaded the doors, or barricaded at least the door, and this door. We can probably rest here for the night.
I don't know. Doesn't really seem that safe. We're just hanging out in a hallway.
You can find
It'd be kind of like the foyer. Whoops.
And Raven, you have no idea what happened to the... Oh, you're talking about the little hex room?
What's for grabs?
Yeah. Where we found Van Helsing's photo.
Okay.
It would be at least the safest place that I can think of, besides possibly the bats coming back in,
Well,
which
you like...
with all of us together, we could probably handle.
You like the bats, though.
No.
Probably.
There we go. I
Yeah.
can reveal a little bit more there.
Yeah, honestly, I
could
say the
find
little
something.
the little stop sign room is probably a safe bet.
Yeah.
All right. You guys want to go in there and barricade yourselves in for a long rest? That's fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Go ahead, everybody. Move your tokens. You can carry Arceus in there if you like.
I'm not
Oh,
going
yeah.
first. Somebody else. Like, I don't trust nothing right now.
Oh, Hercules is going into the living room over there. Okay. I don't think
Oh,
that's what he
wait.
meant.
No,
Are you sure?
positive.
I'll allow it.
Because I let go too soon.
Oh, sure. Likely story. All right. So everyone rests. Throughout your rest, I'm assuming everyone's just going to do the straight 8 hours and that be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So for the whole 8 hours, you guys kind of barricade yourselves in here. There's all kinds of banging, creaking noises as you guys are trying to rest, and it's very unsettling. There seems to be movement throughout the walls. The lightning, as you're laying down and you're looking straight up at this very tall room, it flashes and you see shadows within the flashes, and it looks like things are moving when they probably aren't.
Not good then.
You all kind of have a few moments of seeing things, and one person, and I'm going to decide that randomly.
So I have a question. Did we rest up? Sorry, my stepdaughter was.
You
We're
are
doing that
resting
right now.
now.
We're resting now.
Okay, cool.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so number 3 is going to be Avira.
Oh,
Uh,
Josh, there's
Yes.
5 of us in here.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Trust me, I know, buddy. So Avira, you as you're resting, you have flashes of this handsome, kind of regal figure.
Thank you.
Highly well dressed. Looks like he comes from a long line of wealth. But you can't really make out the details of his face. But you get the inkling that it's this handsome, rugged guy, but you just can't place the features, like you can't map it out in your mind. And he offers you his hand. You take it in this dream, and it's dark all around you. You seem to be standing on the balcony somewhere high up, and it's brick floor. The railing's made out of stone or some sort of concrete, and you guys are high up. There's dark clouds across the skies, lightning flashing within that, and then this something seems to be flying towards you, or many somethings. Almost seems like there's thousands and thousands, and they're squeaking, and there's this flapping noise. And as it gets closer, are they birds? No.
Is it a
They're
plane?
bats. And the bats begin to swarm and engulf both of you. And they kind of, after a moment or two of swarming, they lift off, and your handsome gentleman has disappeared and left you standing there on the balcony. And you kind of wake up after your rest, a little startled and unsettled, like confused.
What on earth was that?
Yeah, about what the hell just happened.
Well, for sure that was confusing, because I don't even like humans.
Might not be human.
Looked human. More human than me.
I need
And me.
I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
13.
Okay. So after a moment of just like shaking your head, you manage to shrug it off like, okay, something weird's going on. It must be the house. The rest of you have somewhat pleasant dreams. I'm sure Raven and Arceus. Arceus is probably like, I don't understand why these dead things are attacking me. I love the dead. I'm a necromancer. I work with the dead all the time. Why would they attack me?
I play
Yeah.
with them. They're my friends.
They're probably hearing in my sleep. Bats, God, no.
Yeah.
Zombies, no.
Bats. Dead
Demons,
things.
no.
No. And Sebastian is just, like, all right, I've rested. I've got some hit points. Let's do this.
Do this.
All right. So yeah, where do you guys want to adventure from here?
Well, I think it'd be proper to figure out who the hell these new three are. At least for me and Arceus.
If you want.
Well, we were unconscious when they found us. They dragged us into here. We rested for 8 hours, only to wake up with 3 new people surrounding us.
Yep.
It would be more of like, whoa, who the hell are you? Type of reaction
Well,
we got to.
Well, we're the people who prevented you from dying, so maybe you should give me a little bit less sass. I mean, we can always adjust that and make it so that you're dead instead.
Hey, a wise man once said, sometimes dead is better.
True.
Well, I mean,
Dead people don't breathe and worry about death.
Mm-hmm. All right, so there's a naked satyr and a very dark robed figure with a lovely beard and a cat, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Cat familiar.
Yeah.
Well, I think the first thing I want to deal with is Raven's literally going to look right at Arceus and go, next time I tell you this is a big, scary looking thing over in the dark area that's drooling and crap, don't threaten it.
Mr. Garcia, you just threatened it? You didn't think maybe you should not try to? Well, I guess everything in here is trying to kill us, so.
True, yeah. I was just, seeing what happened.
Hey, Josh.
Yes.
I am still wearing my hood, but it's covering my face a little bit more.
What's covering your face a little more?
My hood.
You're hurt?
H-O-O-D.
Oh, your hood. Okay.
Good.
Okay. I didn't know if you were picking your scabs and gluing them to your face. All right.
No.
Oh, before I forget, don't go outside. There's bats.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a nice warning.
So, do
Oh,
we just
and,
continue through?
We saw this zombie-fied looking dog thingy and a zombie. Just so you know. Don't know where they are. Just figured I'd let you know.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
Okay. So, now that we all feel a little bit better than last night, do we continue through the house to try and,
You know
get
what?
what we need?
I'm actually curious now. I'm gonna kind of poke my head out the door. Is it light outside now?
Nope. The storm has stopped, but it is still dark outside.
it's still dark outside, so I don't think we're gonna ever see light until we destroy this house.
Really?
That sounds about right.
Okay. So that's how are you going to set about destroying the house? That's the question.
So
Yes.
Wait, why did
Yeah.
you guys come in here? We're in here to get things.
6 journals and a crystal ball.
Thank you.
Necromancer. I wanted to do research and also things interesting in here.
I was just looking to get away from where I was, and this seemed the only logical place. Nobody, from what I had heard, nobody comes here. So,
Okay. Would you like to join us on our journey?
yeah.
We're looking for items in this house.
Yes, please.
I feel like we
Although,
should probably all stick together because there's a lot of things in here that are very dangerous.
I do strongly agree with this, but I think what we should do one thing though is this house looks pretty tall, pretty big, so I think we should clear each floor thoroughly before moving to the next.
Sounds valid. Ow.
That makes sense.
Don't want to leave anything behind and go, oh yeah, look, we tried to leave, but look.
Mm-hmm.
Except, what are we gonna do with the pantry full of rats?
Don't you like the rats?
Can't we just close the doors?
Yeah.
Because we technically know they're there, but they can't really get out if all the doors are closed. right?
Well,
Or do we want to
I
go
say
through
we
the
come-
hassle of killing them?
I say we come back to the pantry full of rats. If we find some alcohol and a rag, we just throw a Molotov in there, set the room ablaze, shut the door, let everything cook.
Yes, but wouldn't that possibly burn the rest of the house down?
For as far as we know, this house could go up into flames, but I'm having a kind of creepy feeling that I don't think this place burns well.
That's just a feeling, huh?
Yeah. After all, we did see a spirit of Abraham Van Helsing.
You did?
Yes.
Where?
And then some creepy looking, I'm assuming vampire guy up in the rafters.
What did he look like?
I go about describing him as best as I can.
All
Does it
right.
match the description of the character in my dream?
No. Raven describes this hairy brown beast that hung from the rafters upside down.
Oh.
And when the lightning struck, it screeched and exploded into 3 swarms of wonderful bats.
Okay. So at this point, I'm just trying to like match that person. Like, who could that possibly be from my dream? Like, trying to pull at any strings that I might see or have. But so far, coming up with nothing. All right. So, do we march along, friends?
Yeah.
Go back the way we came? Do we want to?
Oh,
I know we came through this living room area, but we didn't actually see anything in there.
Yeah, I think going backwards. What the hell?
My bad.
It's all good.
What is this?
I'll fix that.
It's
Gotcha.
a wizard hat.
I said we go back about here and investigate here
Yeah.
at some point.
Okay.
Now that we're all
Down the
here.
hallway. I'm gonna wait like right here and like peek my head around
Okay.
this way and like just look around the corner to see if I can see anything in this room here.
Sure. All right.
Also,
Avira,
as we're traveling down the hallway, I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm also looking to possibly give Strahd a little payback for imprisoning me.
okay.
Do we know of Strahd at this point?
See, I'm actually a stone whatever the prison in this place is. I can't remember how to pronounce his name. I'm a former prisoner from there.
Oh my! How did you escape?
Luck. Lots and lots of luck.
Seems valid to be able to escape from a place like that.
Yeah, especially when you're wrongfully imprisoned.
Well,
Uh-huh.
from your point of view, anyway.
All right. Avira, give me a perception check.
$13.
All right, that's good enough. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. So this area looks like it was kind of set up as a study almost. So with some of the darkness removed, you guys can kind of see bookshelves lining the walls. You see a desk. You see a seating area over here. Can't quite see what's just beyond it, but yeah.
I'm checking out the bookshelf.
Say, doesn't look like anything that's trying to kill us.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm checking out the bookshelf.
Yeah, I want to.
I don't know quite what I'm looking for. They mentioned that we were looking for books, but
Excellent.
And I would go through the drawers of the desk.
Okay,
You guys mind if I just take my puppy out real quickly?
go ahead.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yep. We'll move him into the room. Okay, so Raven, you're going through the bookshelves. Hercules is going through the desk. Avira is also checking out the bookshelves. Sebastian is keeping a watchful eye out on everyone. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian, give me a perception check from you.
Too much, dude. Too much. Too much. Too much.
5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You see nothing. Nope.
Ow.
see, he goes to proceed the room, but pulls out a book and starts reading it instead.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, don't worry, I don't see anything.
So Hercules, you come across some interesting notes, and they're kind of a jumbled mess, but you get little bits and pieces dealing with anatomy and things of that nature, and they're kind of really scribbled, and it looks very much like doctor's handwriting. It's hardly legible to read. So you're having trouble discerning exactly what it's saying, but there's like images of a brain, and there's markers that are pointing to different sections and areas with technical jargon. There's a skeletal picture and all kinds of weird words that you've never seen before in your life. But other than that, on top of the desk is just like random, pencils and inkwell, and we'll just say there's a feather pen for the sake of having one. But there appears to be also a few books of like his medical history. Raven, you are kind of rifling through, and you don't really come across anything of note. You actually notice that a lot of stuff is missing. Like there should be books and papers where there are none. It's just like a dusty spot on the shelves. Avira, you are searching the next one down from Raven.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to do a perception check at some point too and investigate some stuff.
Absolutely.
Investigation, sorry.
Sure. Avira, you go to that shelf, and there are books. And as you're kind of thumbing through them, you notice that some of the pages have been torn out of these books, very crudely. And you will notice kind of off into the corner, and I will reveal that for you. So there we go.
Oh, what?
So there is this area here with a chair facing the shelves, and there is just a pile of books. And they seem to be all tattered and torn, and the books themselves are in just ramshackled conditions, and the covers are falling off, and they're very aged, and it looks like, you know, someone just like took a bunch of them and put them in a pile like they're going to set them on fire, but clearly somebody had to have been going through them, because why would they have a chair there? You notice the fireplace there.
I noticed.
And we'll say Arceus will notice the fireplace over Sebastian. Sebastian's just kind of like scratching his head like, I don't know.
I still think he's looking at that book.
There is a corpse of a dog in front of this fireplace. And the fireplace is very cold. It hasn't burned in a very long time. But there is this corpse of a dog, and it's very wet. And
Very wet?
yeah, there's like a slime or goo or something on it. There is blood, kind of, and it almost looks like it's fresh blood in its jaws and teeth, and it's creating a pool on the floor. Across from that, you'll notice another desk, and this desk is just piled with notes and books and crumpled up papers. And I mean, if there's a journal somewhere to be found, you're probably thinking, hey, books.
Of course. You send in the guy that likes to play with dead things towards a dead dog.
Well, I mean, Arceus, you can do a perception check for me if you like.
$17.
17, good. You recognize that creature laying in front of the fireplace, and that's your pet that attacked you earlier.
It was just laying there sleeping?
Laying there, it doesn't seem to be moving.
Does it even notice us?
It doesn't acknowledge you. It doesn't wake up. It doesn't move or anything.
Can I go over to it and cast Spare the Dying, in case maybe it's a dying?
I was actually gonna cast Sleep on it.
I'm actually gonna go back. I'm gonna go like beside Arceus and go, hey, this is a bad idea. I think we should get out of here.
You gotta go through the books, man. I don't want to it's a doggy.
Yeah, that thing attacked us.
Well, now there's 5 of us to take the one thing. We can handle it. We got it, even if it jumps up. I also have my mace in my hand.
As you say that.
Just in case.
I want to be nice, but you know, if it comes to attack me, it's also going to get a smack.
Okay, so you want
not allowed to be bad. Come on now.
So you want to cast Spare the Dying on the thing?
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to do anything, but
Okay, I like it.
that's all I got,
Already
man.
dead.
I don't know.
Here we go. Okay. Excellent.
So if nothing happens, I'll probably just start going back over here and going through some more books.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens. And spare the dying is a touch. So you do touch it, and some of that kind of viscous slime or mucus, if you will, kind of comes off in your hands, and it's very thick. It almost kind of feels like it's moving across your fingertips on its own.
I'm gonna go wipe it on one of the chairs.
Okay. And then you're going over to that pile of books to check them out.
Yep.
Wonderful. Excellent.
Hey, John, I'm gonna check the other desk.
That's
So
what I was
good.
actually going to do myself, too.
Okay. Excellent. You go right over there, Hercules. You're going over the Raven's joining you, I assume?
Yeah, I want to check the book rack here.
Okay. Excellent. The rack. Arceus, what do you want to do to this thing? You said you wanted to do something to the creature there?
Cast sleep.
Okay.
Just to make sure it doesn't get up and try to eat us.
Perfect.
Although if it does wake up, it's just literally going to see me and us just to go, damn it, you too.
Let's see.
Right.
Well, what is my modifier I have to use for this? So I'm just trying to find like the spell modifier for this, like what I'm supposed to use here.
It's a 3d8, I believe.
No, it's 5d8, and he's wondering about his spell modifier. So whatever your spell casting ability is, plus your proficiency.
I think that's intelligence with them. So I think 20, not natural.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you cast it on this thing, and nothing seems to happen, but you're just taking precaution.
Yep.
All right.
Magical timber just in case.
What is
So
Sebastian doing? Still trying to observe, or want to get a little closer to something?
Maybe I'll check to see what's going on this desk,
Okay.
if anything.
So, by the way, Justin, for sleep, it doesn't look like you have to make it a roll or an attack or anything. It's just literally you can't.
You roll
Cast it.
5d8, and the total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect.
Yeah, it's just literally I cast sleep and then roll the 5d8.
Yep. Okay. So, back to Avira. Avira, you're rummaging through these books. And you come across one, and it's
Oh, goodness.
like a book on weather patterns.
Do I know what 6 books I'm looking for?
You're looking for journals.
Journals.
So, I mean, you're looking for journals that are personal, that have a lot of details about their work or their daily life. So you'll know it when you see it.
So then the journal on the first desk would have been one that we would have been looking for.
That's not a journal.
Oh, no, it's not?
No, not a journal. It's more of like just notes on, anatomy and things of that nature.
Okay.
But it wasn't anything like detailing that person's specific tasks, goals, life interests, passions, things of that nature. But Avira, you kind of thumb through this book on weather patterns and storms, and you feel a breeze kind of encircle you, and in this corner of the room, and the papers begin to swirl about in almost a frenzy, and everyone else can kind of see this as the wind begins to pick up in this room, and it actually kind of fills this area, as big as it is, with all this wind and torrent, and the books are spinning around, and it almost creates a cyclone of notes and paper and books, and it's flying around, and it creates this column of air that rises up, and a couple of the books almost seem to join together to make eyes, and you got a few of them kind of line up to almost make a crooked, jagged mouth.
Oh,
And-
no.
I'm gonna yell, does this vaguely resemble what? Does this vaguely resemble what you were trying to fight last night?
No.
Okay, new things, new things.
What I want to do is she holding a book and it's doing this?
So, I mean, she can still hold the book if she likes.
I'd like to close the book.
Happened
You
to
had
the
close
same
book
idea I
and
did,
throw
huh,
it in the
Justin?
thing.
You can move over there if you like, Arceus, and try to close the book.
You know what? Arceus is gonna stand back for once.
Yeah.
Can I
Raven's
try
kinda
to close
just-
the book?
Raven just sees this crap and just like walks over to Arceus and goes, "Yeah, I'm not getting involved. How about you?"
Okay,
Getting back just in case.
excellent. You can close the book if you like.
Yes, I would like to close the book.
Okay, you close the book. Unfortunately, this thing is still there.
How many if I throw the book at it?
Yeah.
You
I
can.
thought
Have
this
it back.
was totally an Adams Family style thing, man.
Excellent.
I'm gonna ask it what it wants.
Okay,
What do you want from us?
that's a
Why
good
is
thought. Okay, so you ask it, what it wants, and it says, "My research."
Okay.
You know where you left it?
I walk over to this table, grab everything off of this table, and bring it over to the storm.
Okay. So do you just offer it up open arms?
Yes.
Excellent. So everything kind of gets sucked up into this whirling torrent of books and papers and notes and pens and pencils and stationery and God knows what else. There's scrolls, and it all just kind of comes flying out of your arms, and it's just like, no!
Well, where did you leave it? And we can go get it for you.
All right.
I don't wanna...
It says, here!
That's a big help.
So more of the books are like flying off the shelves and collecting together in this torrent of
God damn it! I gotta go through those. Quit messing up the room.
So Hercules, while you're over there kind of watching this, the wind begins to kick up where you are.
Oh,
And
crap.
another one of these kind of book elemental spirit things pops up, and it picks up the desk and hurls it at you. So that is going to be that. I have your AC down here.
Can I do my acrobatics?
Hang on a sec. It's going to catch you off guard, so you won't see this coming. I don't know what you're worried about with an AC of 20.
Doing your natural 20s. That's what he's worried about, Josh.
Well, I am using Owlbear Rodeo, the best dice roller on the planet. All right, that's gonna miss you. So so this thing just kind of whips up and it lifts up the desk and hurls it at you as the books are kind of flying off the shelf that's behind it, and these books are kind of compiling up very much like the other one is, and it's almost making like a solid tornado of books. It no longer has like a mouth or a face anymore. It's just this torrent of swirling debris. And let's go to initiative.
I don't know how you could kill for one of these.
I could tell you, but I might be lying. What'd you get, Avira? 19?
19.
Avira gets 19. Okay.
Six for me.
6?
22 for me.
13 for Arceus.
15 for Arceus. Raven got 15?
At 22.
22. Sorry. That was your old score. Sorry. 22.
That was your old score.
Hercules.
I get a 19.
Good. At least it wasn't like a 25, you know.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
right.
Not yet. All right. So, and then these two lovely torrent of booknados is what I'm going to call them. Hey,
Did you get inspiration from earlier today?
it must be. You guys can thank Vaughn in the chat. Just be like, thanks, Vaughn.
Nice.
That's just terrible.
Terribly wonderful. If Eddie had just let me have tentacles. All right, so I just got to roll for these bad boys.
Here,
Got them
give me a
numbered for you. Oh man, that's awful. I mean, good for you. Good for you guys.
Ugh. There should be tentacles in your basement now.
There's always tentacles in my basement.
I'm not even going to dignify it with a response.
Exactly.
Oh, come on. Everyone's gonna die in the end.
Except for me and Bristol.
I think I'm gonna pull out the blue dice for this. All right. Yes. Gotta match the characters. So, up first is gonna be Raven this time. Raven, what would you like to do?
I would like to try to persuade them.
Okay. How would you like to persuade them? What are you going to do or say to convince them to?
Well, the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be backing up a little bit, at least 5 feet away from it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be saying, we are not here to harm you. We are here to help. We will find you what your reason.
The what? Oh, your research. Okay. You kind of froze up there for a second, but I get where you're going with it.
If we could get a little bit more
Okay. Give me a persuasion roll.
That's a 24.
All right. Okay. So, number one kind of rises up and kind of looks like it's peering down at you. It's a little hard to tell with all this stuff kind of floating in it. And it kind of maybe senses your sincerity. in this, it wants to believe you. You did bring over the stuff on the desk thinking that it was its work. So it's going to say, "You have till midnight."
How do we know what time it is now? It's dark out.
Find a clock.
Yeah,
I don't know.
my watch ran out of batteries.
I'm sure there's an old-timey clock around here somewheres. Just listen for the bells.
Which is dead.
So all of a sudden the tornado of books stops and everything kind of drops to the ground and crashes. And now there's just this big mess.
Hey, before you go, what was your research on? What am I looking for?
Bacon. Oh. No, that's Josh's research. Bacon. Bacon on top of bacon. Avira, since you're standing right there next to where everything was going on, you notice, oddly enough, that there is still one book on the shelf.
Can I go over and grab it, not open it, look and see what it says on the binding?
Okay. So when you grab it, you pull on it pretty hard, and it seems to be attached to a mechanism.
Oh,
And you hear this, and the fireplace kind of rumbles a little bit. Doesn't move, but it just rumbles.
Okay, so at that point, I'm going to walk over to the fireplace and see if there's anything odd about it now.
Okay. And Arceus notices from where he's standing right away, he saw that the back of the fireplace on the inside raised up.
I'm gonna let them know that, and I'm gonna try to push.
Okay.
I'll do an investigation check or whatever to kind of like see what I can do to it.
Okay.
Do we want to go that way, or do we want to go clear this first level first? Make sure.
Well, we
killed
have till
everything.
midnight, so we got to find this.
Well, I'm assuming it's only like 10 o'clock in the morning. We've all we've done is come around the corner, since we don't actually know. But it can't be too far in the morning. Long gone in the morning.
I'm trying to find this research. So if it's possibly hidden behind a secret compartment, might be a good spot to check first.
Okay.
Plus, it opened up for us. You never know; it could be there. It could be.
Is it still open, or is it one of those like you have to hold the book down?
No, it's still open. The book is stayed in position.
Okay.
So I would like to.
Unless you
through.
want to put it back standing upright.
I'd like to crawl through.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go through, man.
Excellent. And we're going to leave it there for tonight. So you guys made a bit more progress. You guys are together again as a group.
And we have till midnight to find this research for a freaking tornado of book.
And we did.
Did he tell us what his research was on, or are we just
No,
supposed to assume?
He did not. He just said, "Find my research." So yeah,
Do we
you
even know
guys
his
have
name?
a set amount of time. You don't know what time it is because you haven't come across a clock and no one's wearing a watch. But you guys have
Well, I'm sorry,
discovered
my
your
sundial
first
doesn't-
secret passage. Some of you were mauled, but took a long rest, and we'll find out what happens next time.
Well, I'm sorry, my sundial doesn't work right now. You know, it's broken.
Yeah, it's not going to work in this
It's,
situation anyway.
It's a half past dark still.
It's a half past my vein and freckle.
Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight and dealing with all this torment that I've been throwing at you. It's absolutely wonderful, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy spending time with you guys. You guys are just a great group of people to play with. All right, so I also want to thank Owlbear Rodeo, which is the mapping software that we were using and we use every time we play because it just enhances that gameplay. It allows us to make strategic moves, both on the players' end and the DM's end, just to give them a harder time. Also, want a special thank you to Tabletop Audio for all the sound effects that they give you for free. And yeah, they're just a great bunch of people who have put together the software that's absolutely free to try out. You can donate to them if you wish. Again, thank everybody so much for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the little notification bell so you know when we upload our next video. Thank you all again, and I will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye bye.